Me and relationships. For a long time, I can't say for a long time that doesn't make sense. For a long time, I've said, either I'm the monster or they're the monster. Someone's got to be a monster. Otherwise, it's never going to work. How boring for no one to be a monster. Granted, my view of things have changed, and I no longer crave complete and utter destruction like I once did. And I do want serenity and peace. But I'm still drawn to the flame. I was never tricked or fooled into getting into a relationship with somebody with narcissistic traits or antisocial traits. Emotionally unavailable men were my weakness because I'm emotionally unavailable, and I didn't realize that for many years. My emotional unavailability came in the way of picking those people. That way I didn't have to be available to anybody who could possibly actually connect with me, who could actually bond or would expect me to feel more than I felt like I could feel. I mean, there's some that would question whether I can love at all. My love may not be the same as yours or another neurotypical person's. I know that love is a commitment. Love isn't that feeling of limerence, which I am heavily addicted to. That's why I've had so many short, intense relationships, because it's that beginning, that honeymoon stage, that love bombing, that infatuation stage that gets me. And then I get bored. That's when the substance is required. And often I pick people without much substance. Or perhaps I was the one without substance. Or both. Either way. I went with emotionally unavailable and very superficial people. I have in the past been extremely vain and superficial, which seems hypocritical. Always want fine. Maybe not 10s. Usually younger. I'm quite the cougar. But that's only when I don't want any substance. Because somebody in their 20s is a child to me. Which sounds kind of sick. But I'm kind of sick. There's no fear of losing anything with someone so young. There's no fear of becoming too attached, because I can't possibly think of them as on the same level as me. And I know that's messed up. That's why I don't do that anymore, because I know that it's unhealthy and it's not fair to them. I guess unless they're told ahead of time that that's what I'm doing. Or they're just in it because they think I'm a MILF, even though I've never had children, so I kind of resent being called that because I can't actually have children. So it's kind of hurtful almost. But they don't know that, right? But yeah. Well, I'm not a victim. I used to play the victim when I was younger. I'd pick these emotionally unavailable people and then cry. And then cry to other people about how awful it was that no one loved me. Even though I wouldn't have known love if it bit me in the ass. It wasn't about to bite me in the ass, though. And now, I might complain. But it's not because I think that I am innocent in the engagement. It's just because I feel trapped in a cycle. But I'm free now. I'm free to choose. And as long as I work on me and become the person that who I really am, if I step into my power, as they say, and tarot channels all the time. And I realize my worth and hold on to that, and don't bow down to those who seek to subjugate me. Then there will be no problem. It's when I don't feel good about myself and I want to punish myself for being broken, for being damaged and unlovable and whatever else I am in those moments, that I pick these people to play out what I already feel. I used to cut myself, and now I just pick a man to be a blade in which I can cut myself over and over again. But to be fair, the love bombing stage with a narcissist is magnificent, because it's my favorite part. The infatuation is the best part. I mean, the longest relationship I've had as an adult is 7 months, and that was with my last boyfriend. And if that's the best part, then narcissists are the best, because we love bomb each other. I miss it, but I can't be seduced by that anymore. It'd be bad for me. I need to go for more mature love, for longer lasting, because I do want to settle down. I want to be caretaker. I like to be housewife, really, to be for real. That's like has been my actual dream for a long time. I feel like one of those housewives that have outside interests, whatever those may be. But I like to make dinner for people, and I miss cooking for someone, kind of taking care of someone. I want to be in a relationship where I am led and I'm not subjugated, but I submit. I want to find someone who is strong enough to lead me when I am strong enough to lead my own, or lead myself. And I will walk all over you if you don't have the strength. To find someone to follow their lead, because I can trust that they will take me into consideration when they make their decisions, and they won't lie to me and mislead me. Because as exciting as that is, I feel like I'm getting too old for that kind of excitement. Maybe I want different kinds of excitement, the kind that can come from having a trusted partner whom we can go on adventures, because we'll have similar interests and more than sex, and more than our dysfunction. I just have to love me instead of waiting for someone to come along to show me the me that I feel like I can love. I need to love the me that's now. And I can do that. I just have to be the me that I want to love, which means acting the part. And that's where you get me, because that's fucking work. And I'm not a fan of work. Ask anyone. But it'll be worth it, right? It will be. It is. And I can still be toxic as fuck. And I don't care. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But at least I'll tell you I'm going to do it before I do it.